Hey guys, welcome back to my Christmas home design series, where I'm going to be giving you all the inspiration that you need for this upcoming holiday on how to decorate your home this season. And today we're going to be looking at the dining room. The style that we're going to be looking at today is a beautiful classic holiday piece with red and green and the Nutcracker-themed inspiration sprinkled in. So it's really going to be an elegant touch that I hope you enjoy. It's going to be a lot of fun today, guys, so let's get started. So first I'm going to get started by decorating my side tables, and what I'm going to be doing here is layering up some of the placemats. You guys know that I like to work in layers, and I have these little placemats that are actually a DIY that I can link in the description below. And by layering things up, you're going to create a lot more dimension and interest to your designs. I'm going to be doing some of my books, of course, The Grandeur of Christmas, because they make such a stunning display piece, and they also go with the color schemes that I'm working with this theme of Nutcracker, which is going to be black, gold, green, and red. That little Christmas tree pin is another DIY that will be coming up in another video, and it really accents well with the beautiful gemstones to bring in that Nutcracker theme. And a fun little tip, guys, just take your regular throw pillows and get some new covers off of Amazon to make it any design you want. I went with this beautiful green velvety throw pillow, which I can link for you. And I'm going to add in this really nice green crystal tree that's also a DIY, and that's made from a Dollar Tree Christmas tree, if you can believe it. So these are really nice to add in some of your favorite things and items. This is a DIY canvas, as well as a beautiful DIY ornament chandelier that I've done in other videos, and I will make sure to link those videos in the description below for you, because if you see these things, and you're really enjoying the way that I'm setting these items up, you may want to consider adding these into your own space, and you can be really happy to know that it's something that's really simple to do, saves you money, and also it's going to be something you're going to enjoy a lot more because you've made it. So it's going to make your holiday feel really special. On this other side table, you see me adding in a couple other displays. Again, I'm adding in the black and the red, and so adding in those layers is really what's going to make these things quite beautiful. And look at this little light up Christmas tree. I don't know why, but this is one of my favorite Christmas decorations. Does anybody else have these just little quirky things that are just something they really enjoy? I've got to add in my little snow globes with my baby's handprints on them, of course. And I love it when you can add things into your decoration that you have made and still make it look stylish. That's what makes Christmas so special, especially, to enjoy those memories and create things that are still beautiful in the same way. I got these really nice wreaths from Hobby Lobby, and I got them on sale, as well as this ribbon, and I'm going to just hang those over my mirrors in a cluster of 3, and I think that is going to make a really nice display, especially because they're all variations of different textures, and that's going to give us just some nice greenery to the room, give some color to the room, but not necessarily overwhelming. And look how pretty this space turns out. It has that classic Christmas vibe, and a couple of unique things that you may not have anticipated, with the wreaths on the mirrors, which is always a nice way to decorate a large mirror. We have those beautiful side settings that we just did, so we're going to move on to the table now that we have the scene set. And I'm going to add in some beautiful green velvet chair covers here as well, and these are again just something you can get from Amazon, and so you can really change out the whole entire look of your dining room just by simply adding a chair cover, maybe some chair sashes, and you have instantly a completely different look. I'm going to add this really beautiful gold tablecloth down the center, and I'm going to be a little bit lazy here, guys, and just add a little bit of water to it just to help smooth out the edges, because you're not really going to be able to see the majority of this tablecloth. And so this is an easy trick to just kind of cover up something that if you don't want to get out your iron. But of course things are much crisper with an iron, but this was late at night. So let's add in another layer. You guys know that I always talk about layers. I have a green, a beautiful sparkly red centerpiece, and finally this beautiful emerald green piece. And then we're going to layer in these lanterns with the ornaments. Look how nice that looks, just with the simplicity of it. The candlestick's going to go in there and just add that really nice touch. I think I would like to make this a little bit ornate, but you can even stop there if you want. But I'm going to add in a little bit of this garland. I have some red velvet ribbon interwoven throughout that garland, and that garland is actually from Hobby Lobby and has a couple of red berries in it as well, which make it quite lovely. Going to accent with a couple of gold candlesticks, as well as a couple of ornaments that are going to bring in that Nutcracker theme. And so after I add in all the candles that I would like on the table, just laying them on there, laying them in there, red, gold, green, even a couple of nutcrackers, just to make sure that that's going to be just a beautiful touch. Now for my table settings, I have these really cool poinsettia placemats that I also got from Hobby Lobby. And with those beautiful table settings, I wanted to use a clear plate on those. And so I actually found those from the Dollar Tree because I wanted to make sure that you could see those really nice placemats. And so I want to show you how to make this really cool poinsettia fold. I used red and green napkins for this, and I'm just going to show you. First, I'm going to fold out a little bit of a leaf type of setting with this kind of easy fold that looks a little bit complicated, where you just kind of fold it into a triangle and fold that up a little bit more narrow, and then when you flip those two sides up, it creates this somewhat diamond triangle pattern. And so when it peeks out from underneath your poinsettia flower, it looks nice like a leaf. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold up my poinsettia. By laying that out flat, you fold those corners in so that you have a nice little square, and then you go ahead and fold all those corners in once more, pinch it and flip that whole thing over, and then fold all your corners in again. Now you're going to start just pulling out those bottom edges, and you have this really interesting little poinsettia flower. And so the interesting thing about this is I thought it looked like a poinsettia, but doesn't it look like a poinsettia even more if we go ahead and add in a beautiful little gold pine cone? And so that was another little idea that I thought just really elevated this even further. While you pinch that in the middle, you can kind of settle that as well to make that really pop. And now when you have that poinsettia placemat with that beautiful little poinsettia table setting, I really think that adds such a nice touch. Now, I think that this room is just so stunning. I really love the way that this turned out, and I think that the red and green classic Christmas, even though sometimes it can feel like that's always the color scheme, if we add in these touches with the gold and the nutcrackers and the black, I think that this table setting is absolutely timeless. You can see in the background there where I even hung a couple of beautiful little ornaments on a little rod in that cabinet, just to add a little bit even more of a delicate touch. I added some of those ornaments also into a beautiful crystal bowl that you saw there, and those little touches can really make things pop. And I think that this flow from the dining room to that beautiful red Christmas tree just is such a stunning look. What do you guys think? Are you ready to try a new spin on a classic red and gold and green Christmas theme? So I really hope that you're inspired to do so. But if not, I've got quite a few other color schemes up my sleeve that are coming to you. So if you prefer maybe more of a winter wonderland theme, I absolutely can empathize with that. I have one of those coming as well, and I have many more on my channel if you want to check those out. Thanks so much guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you are really starting to gear up and think about Christmas just like I am, you should really check out my book, The Grandeur of Christmas. It is not only a beautiful guide for how to style your Christmas, but also something where you can plan out your Christmas season to really have the most elegant Christmas season yet. And not only that, you can keep them as a beautiful memory on your tabletops, as a decorative piece, because it's a really nice size coffee table size book. If you like that video guys, give me a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.